Welcome to another episode of Block Play Toys. Today we're doing a new set to the collection. That's right, we have the Pickaxe mine, set 21277. It's 530 pieces and there's all sorts of awesomeness going on. Plus, it looks like our sword set that we did recently and we're super excited to get in. So let's begin. And here is the finished set. Check out how cool this looks. What a sweet build. We really like the sword build. The pickaxe, oh my gosh. What a cool set. Let's go ahead and dive in so we can see specifically what's going on. So the first thing we notice here is the very bright and shiny pink pickaxe. If you kind of zoom in, all of these pink pieces are clear, so they actually kind of reflect light kind of nicely. It gives a little bit more dimension to the set. And it's a little different than the sword, which didn't really have that element, but super cool, very visually appealing. It's gonna go really well in our Minecraft city. Also, over here on the left, we see our first character, a miner. He has, yep, a pickaxe. And it looks like he's got a cool kind of overall design, very sweet. Next to him is the crafting table. We also have the newer designed ladder underneath here. And he's really sitting on kind of like a dock area that's overseeing some of the mine pieces. The other really cool thing about this here is kind of the shaft entryway into the mines. You kind of see an entry point. You really can connect this set with other sets that have rail, and that can kind of make a nice kind of collective pass through. But one of the other cool things we got with this set is a baby polar bear that we can see here. We don't have many wintry characters, but it's super cool when we get one. Again, some flowers and some really cool stuff here. But a lot of the interactivity that we see is actually going to be happening on the backside. Before we do that though, there are two more characters we do want to draw attention to. The first one is a Spider Jockey, which the Spider Jockey here is on a spider and he has a diamond armor and it looks like a crossbow with that as well. We're also getting an Alex figure with a gold sword, which is also very cool. So you kind of have Alex and your miner, then you have the Spider Jockey that they would be opposed by, and there's our friendly baby polar bear. So now 1, 2, 3, 4 different characters, super cool. But again, the interactivity happens in the back, so let's check it out. So if we take a look at the back design, much like the sword set, we have a lot of stuff going on here. One of the things I'll draw attention to is there's lots of different mining elements that you can place at different points, but we decided to place them here. We have some diamond, some lapis, some gold, some iron ore, and some coal. So they represent different aspects of what you can mine in Minecraft, which makes sense because we're in a pickaxe set. We have a miner, very cool. Also, I love the way they do these interactive kind of like lantern designs. You see the orange and yellow clear pieces with a dangly piece here to make it hang like a true lantern. But one of the cool things about the back side, again, you have more rail so you can connect sets on the front side and also to the left. Now at the moment, we have this kind of swivel piece to the set. So this is a rock wall that is supposed to be fixed. Now you notice here on our minecart we have TNT and a little pulley system. So the interactivity of this set is if I shoot this with enough force, it'll actually push that wall out. So let's go ahead and give it a try. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There it is. So the reality is we'd be playing like you almost have the TNT in the cart. It blows up the side of the wall here and off we go. Now, as part of that, you kind of saw we had a hidden area here where we put our treasure. So there's a chest in here. We can have some of the ore that is coming out of the elements listed right above. So once you actually have mined some of the diamonds, some of the lapis, all that good jazz, it would go into the set here. And if I actually pull it out, you see one of each of those elements is actually represented there. And that's part of the treasure of the results of your mining. Plus, there's all sorts of cool stuff here. You kind of have like a little map there and just a lot of good details. Again, I really like the interactivity, especially the pull mechanism with the cart, having the TNT, the ability to connect sets on the front and the side, the movable piece here, and of course, all the wonderful characters we got with the set. This is a fun build. We're excited to add it to our collection. We'd like to know, did you enjoy the build? If so, would you like to see some more? Make sure to like and subscribe for more Block Play Toys!